This is KVAL News at 5.
September is Suicide Prevention Month, and to help spread awareness, the Waterfall Clinic and community partners are hosting an annual Suicide Awareness Walk.
Now, as they gear up for the walk, a local woman who lost her son to suicide is speaking out about the warning signs. Lexi Ryan has the story.
Coos County has one of the highest suicide rates in Oregon, with an average of one suicide every 20 days, making Coos County's suicide rate the fourth highest in the state. However, Coos County is taking a stand against suicide by helping those who have been affected by its consequences. One of the ways to help is through the Coos County Walk to Fight Suicide, an annual event in honor of Tucker Sherman, who took his own life at just 20 years old. According to Tucker's mother, there were signs leading up to the unfortunate event.
My son did share that he was feeling down and having thoughts of ending his life, actually, a couple months prior to him completing suicide. So we did have some awareness. The brightness in his eyes kind of was going away. Like we can see in pictures and that kind of thing, like increased substance use and, decreased like motivation and joy and things that normally made him feel happy.
Stalker continued by saying that it's important to listen and to take someone seriously when they express any signs of depression and to ask the right questions, even if it's hard to.
It's hard to know how to respond and to say the hard questions. I think just being direct and saying, are you having thoughts of killing yourself? It seems like odd and, uncomfortable for people, just regular people, but I think that it is important to just say it.
According to the chairman of the walk is designed to raise money for suicide prevention year-round and to help with the stigma associated with suicide.
We don't talk much about suicide when it happens, and so sometimes it's very comforting to know that you're not going through this alone, because it can be a very lonely process to process that type of grief that brings that extra baggage with it that a suicide brings.
Nelson also said that the money raised will go towards educational opportunities as well as suicide survivor support activities year-round.
We want to keep that money here and do all sorts of different varieties of suicide prevention efforts. So we target different populations. We obviously have concern for younger folks. You hear about it a lot at high schoolers or susceptible and young people. But also we target people who are senior citizens, people who have chronic pain, LGBTQ population. We know for a fact that a lot of these populations have a higher susceptibility to suicide than others. And so we try and cater events to them that bring awareness to those groups.
According to Nelson, even though Coos County has one of the highest suicide rates in Oregon, it has seen a decrease since the walk began. In Coos County reporting, I'm Lexi Ryan.
The walk is estimated to have raised over $200,000 in donations for suicide prevention since its start in 2018. That walk is happening 28th at the Mingus Park Amphitheater from 9 a.m. to noon. As a reminder, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is available 24/7. Just dial 988.